Great job.
Thank you, brother.
There's, crime, drama, thrillers, and then there's this whole nother level. And I told everybody at Netflix, you can't turn it off.
Oh, man.
I'm not spoiling anything today, but when your characters meet, that's masterclass right there. You're acting. You two are just so in these characters. I'm getting chills even just saying that to you right now.
Man.
Oh, man.
How emotionally charged was this role? And I'm going to ask you the same question in a second, but was this character for you to play?
Emotionally charged. Ooh.
You go deep.
Yeah. I think part of the reason I got into acting was to feel more connected to humanity, right? So for me, this character on paper, he reads as somebody who is just good at everything. He's a criminal mastermind, but he's also a real estate mogul, but he's also a family man. I wanted to find his chinks in his armor. And for me, the grief element of him navigating, something that he lost, he didn't have any control over, the loss of his child, that to me was like the most interesting thing. So yeah, to your point, I think spending time in that place of what that would be, that's a nightmare. That's one of the worst things that could happen to anybody. That was the DNA for me, is finding out what that felt like, and that kind of took care of the rest.
Your character also dealing with family issues.
Navigating grief the same way.
Yeah, and the actor that plays your son in this
Cedric Joe.
He's great.
He's fantastic.
Yeah. He's great. Even the character that plays your dad.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin anything.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, that's Mo, man. We're so lucky to be able to work with these actors and artists, and to be able to be across from Alon, who is masterful. And I think that depth, to your point, it was such a pleasure to be like, we're both not gonna leave anything left in this. This lemon is getting juiced, all the way. I think the exploration for Isaiah, I knew, and also to Alon's point, on paper, I think you could see one thing, and instead I saw a very scarred human, like somebody whose tusks are just torn and it has these scars on him. So
I like that, tusks torn.
You know what I mean? But he's battle tested and weathered, but there's a passion there, and I kept seeing him, and I feel like the way they named him Isaiah, this is a guy who feels like a prophet, who is sort of, who others might see as a madman. But I think for him to have those connections and to explore, I did a lot of lucid body chakra things and exploring what was it like for him as a kid. Why does he feel this way about, not to have a generality, but a specificity with each of these pains. And I think this is a guy who exhibits a lot of things I've washed away in myself. He's temperamental. He's arrogant because he's confident. But I found after we rapped, man, somebody had cut me off, and I felt like that Isaiah, and I was like, oh, that. So it's and I never got to ask you that, but I thought that there was a lot of residue because it was a very, it was a full immersion.
You have the legend Mario Van Peebles, which I had to look twice. When I saw the credit, I went, is this real? Directing 2 of your episodes. What was it like to work with him?
I think, especially since he did the first 2 episodes, he really just made me feel really at home, because he's an actor. He's a legend, he's an actor, he's a lot of different things, but he knows how to speak to you in a way that allows you to sort of meet the moment, and he's very comfortable with setting that type of tone with the actors. So it's really, that was a gift. That was a gift, and we get to do some things with the New Jack City themes and stuff like that really get fun. So that was an honor.
Yeah, we got to go see him do a projection of New Jack City in one of his original prints, and to see that was really, really a miracle. But he had such a fun and joy. Working with him was such a joy, and you could see in those first 2 episodes how he moves the camera, and moves the actors. It was bliss.
For sure.
Thank you both so much for your time.